Divine greetings, wonderful people. Herb Alchemist here, herbalist, wellness coach, sacred woman, master. Well, I can't call myself a master yet, though. Metaphysician. I have my bachelor's in metaphysics. I'm going for my master's. I'm a priestess, and my ministry is health. Okay, and so today in my health ministry, I am going to be sharing with you all how to be the God in the bedroom. Okay? Yes, so share this video with your homies, with your friends. A lot of helpful tips. I'm going to be dropping some jewels. Reproductive health is one of my longtime favorites as an herbalist and as a wellness coach. I love to help men and women achieve the ultimate experience in the bedroom. Okay, so this is gonna be a good one. So, since y'all are already here, let's just hop right into it, right? So the topic is how to last multiple rounds in the bedroom. Okay? Without drugs. When I say drugs, I mean, Viagra, Cialis, ecstasy, Molly, right? These harmful, dangerous drugs that men will sometimes use in order to be Superman in bed. No, cut all those out, because I'm going to tell you how to do it naturally with taking good care of yourself. So first, let's start with you. That's where we're going to start first. And I got to move into talking about the ladies, right? Because there's actually things that you can do to the ladies to make sure that you can last, okay? So first things first. Y'all already know what first is. So when it comes to erection, right, there are a few things that need to happen. For one, you have to have a clean circulatory system. You have to have a clean circulatory system. Why do you have to have a clean circulatory system? Because your circulatory system is what allows for blood to flow to your penis to allow you to have an erection in the first place. Okay? Without a clean circulatory system, for one, your libido is going to be crap. What is your libido? Your libido is your actual sexual appetite. But if your body is so filled up with mucus from eating toxic foods, not drinking enough water, your body's going to focus on its main organs. Your body's going to focus on keeping you alive because it knows that it has time. It knows that, yes, you may get prostate cancer if you don't get an erection after a while, but your body knows, hey, I got to keep this heart healthy. Hey, I got to keep this brain healthy. Hey, I got to keep these lungs healthy, this liver. I'm going to circulate the blood that I can move around through these main vital organs to maintain, because it's all about survival, right? So if you have a dirty circulatory system, more than likely you're going to experience erectile dysfunction for this very reason, because the body's focusing on its main organs, okay? So you have to clean out your circulatory system. What's the number one way to clean out your circulatory system? Drinking the adequate amount of water. Drinking half of your body weight in ounces a day. If you weigh 100 pounds, you need to have 100 ounces of water a day. That's standard, okay? Now, in addition to that, eating foods that have high water content in them. Eating foods that have high water content in them. Eating your cucumbers, your watermelon. Watermelon's great for men anyways, especially if you chew up the seeds. It really feeds the testosterone. Okay? Eating your citrus fruits. These foods are going to keep your circulatory system clean. You have to focus on your circulatory system as a man. Okay? Also, doing deep breathing exercise is going to improve the health of your circulatory system. You're going to get more oxygen into your body. Okay? You also need to eat iron-rich foods. Iron-rich foods. Because iron-rich foods are going to ensure that that blood is also circulating properly. Okay? You need iron and oxygen in order to circulate that blood properly. But you also need your blood to be nutrient dense, right? You need your blood to be rich in nutrients. Okay, so eating your greens, eating your whole foods, eating your pumpkin seeds and different nuts. These are things that are going to feed your body. But let's talk, I want to stay on the circulatory system for a little bit longer, and I'm going to move into testosterone production. Brothers, we have got to get you to reduce your intake of fried foods. We've got to get you to reduce your intake of fried foods because they're forming so much mucus in your system, which is blocking up the blood flow. We also need to get you to start exercising. Now, exercising is secondary. Exercising is secondary for your circulatory health in comparison to drinking good water, adequate amount of water, and eating the proper foods. Okay? When you add that exercising measure to your lifestyle, that's just going to increase your heart rate. What is your heart? See, a lot of people get confused and they think the heart is the factory for the blood, right? Like, oh yeah, the heart is making the blood. No, the heart is the blood distributor, right? And so when you exercise, you're helping your heart to work better so that it can adequately send the blood out, distribute the blood out to everywhere that it needs to go. Okay, so to get your heart rate up by exercising is extremely, extremely important. Okay, and if you're not a gym lover, go jogging. If you're not a jog lover, go dance. Find what you love to do and implement it. You have to exercise. You have to exercise. You don't have to do it every single day, especially if you're eating good, but you want to exercise to keep that heart rate up, especially as you age. Okay? So now let's talk about testosterone production, because you also need testosterone in order to have a healthy reproductive system. In order to produce a good amount of semen, you need to have a good amount of testosterone being produced. Okay? So, how do you ensure? See, the thing is that men, after you age, after you turn about 50, your testosterone greatly begins declining. These days, men are dealing with a shortage of testosterone. 30, 40 years ago, men were producing a lot more testosterone than they are today. Okay, so a few things to make sure that your testosterone is on point. First things first, eating a balanced diet that has a lot of good healthy fats and fiber is going to ensure that your body is moving out bad estrogens. You get hit with a lot of different estrogens from drinking out of plastic, from eating certain foods that are high in estrogen without you knowing it. Like eating foods that have soy, your little candy bars, your little, energy bars and all these things have soy that have phytoestrogen that's going to cut down your testosterone levels, okay? In addition to that, if you're not making sure that your meat says no added hormones, okay? You have to make sure that your meat says no added hormones, fellas, because a lot of animals are injected with synthetic estrogen, which is going to greatly impact your testosterone production. So that is absolutely essential. You have to reduce the amount, or you have to switch over to eating meat that has no added hormones, okay? You got to eat foods that are rich in healthy fats. Eat your omegas, okay? Eat your hemp seeds. Eat your pumpkin seeds. eat your coconut meat, or even just take a half a spoon of coconut oil, a spoon of olive oil. These fats are going to ensure that your hormones are balanced, okay? They're going to nourish your endocrine system. It's very important, okay? And what else? I said cut out the meat. I said increase your fiber. So with the increasing your fiber, that's easy, right? Eating more fruit. Eating more fruit. Making sure that you have a smoothie on the regular. Making sure that you have a salad on the regular. This is going to make a huge difference in your testosterone production. Okay? So now I want to talk to you about when you're actually engaging with a woman, right? Because if you're doing everything right, you're eating right, you're exercising, and your testosterone's good, you're avoiding things that are going to diminish your testosterone levels. You also got to do some things to ensure that your lady is good, right? Okay, so what do I mean by that? For one, guys, the wetter it is, sometimes the longer you're able to last, right? The longer you're able to last. So if you properly prepare her, properly perform for foreplay, then she's going to be well lubricated. So this is going to reduce the friction that is going to be causing you to feel like you got to release super fast, right? So you definitely want to make sure that you warm your woman up. Warm her up. Warming her up is going to help you to last longer. Make sure she's well lubricated, she's wet, she has orgasm at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 times before you even enter her, so that the environment is a lot more moist, which is going to help to prevent you from ejaculating. But even still, right, because what I've mentioned in this video topic is that you should be able to last even after you ejaculate. You should be able to last even after you ejaculate. If you're doing what I'm saying to do, right, in terms of the food and the exercising and the deep breathing, you're going to be able to last, okay? Now, there is a technique called ejaculation, right, where men don't release his ejaculate outside of his body, right? How many of you have heard of ejaculation? Raise your hand. So ejaculation is where a man pulls his semen back up through his spine, back up to his brain, right? Back up. And so with doing so, he's able to continue to go. Now, this takes exercise. This takes discipline, because, ejaculating just feels so good and you want to explode. But you can have an inner explosion when you ejaculate, or when you ejaculate. And as a result, you can continue to please your woman. Okay? All right? Now, some men need to understand that, I understand that ejaculating is great and it's such a goal to reach, right? But you have to be patient also, right? Even before getting to that point of ejaculating or ejaculating, you have to be patient. You see yourself coming to that point, pull out. Pull out for a moment, let him calm down. Okay, I know a lot of you brothers are like, we do that already, but some of y'all don't. Okay, this is for the ones that don't. Calm down, have a snack. Go on ahead, taste her, allow your body to calm down, and then re-enter, okay? And then re-enter. Doing that is going to help you to last, okay? So I want to give y'all a little bit of hacks too, because I know a lot of y'all don't eat salads. I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna drink green juice every day like Herb Alkhemyst will want you to. But if you can do a couple things, If you can fast on water 1 day out the week, right? You're going to have such a powerful circulatory system. Oh my goodness. It's going to be like, that blood's going to be flowing so well because you're giving your body a break. You're able to clean it out, flush it out. And your blood is just going to be vibrating and moving through your body. Okay? Another way that I like to get like greens in, because greens are excellent for keeping the blood clean and keeping that circulatory system clean, like I mentioned. Spirulina and chlorella. Spirulina and chlorella. Okay? These are amazing because they have a ton of iron in them. Remember I mentioned how iron is going to help to keep that blood flowing. But also they have a ton of chlorophyll, which is going to keep your blood clean. Okay? Tons of vitamins and nutrients. You need protein to keep that prostate healthy and to keep that that semen producing properly. And healthy fats. This has your GLA. This has your omegas. This is wonderful for you fellas. I'm going to show you what they look like. For you fellas that are not green juice and salad drinkers. Look at that. Spoiled. Y'all are spoiled. Okay? Pop about 10 of these. Blood is going to be nice. All right? Also, brothers, you have to take time to de-stress. You have to take time to de-stress. When you're not stressed, your testosterone is able to flourish. Okay? Now, I know that's a difficult one because y'all don't know how to do self-care. Y'all don't know how to take a spa date. Y'all don't know how to go get a manicure and a pedicure. Y'all don't know how to get a massage. But you have to de-stress. When you are stressed out, it causes your testosterone to plummet. Men need professional massages. Men need manicures and pedicures. Men need spa dates. It's not gay. It's not feminine to nurture yourself. It's self-love. Okay? And the less stress you're carrying, the more testosterone you're producing. All right? A lot of you men are dealing with women who are emasculating. A lot of you are dealing with women who do not properly take care of themselves. Right? A lot of you are dealing with women who have poor vaginal health, and it's uninspiring. You can't even feel the walls. It doesn't get lubricated. You're not excited. So stop imprisoning yourself with someone who you're unhappy with. Okay, so because that's a big part of a lot of your problems for a lot of you, because your testosterone is also affected based upon the partners that you're with. Because for one, if stress affects your testosterone production and you're with a woman who's stressing you out every goddamn day and you're fighting with her, cussing with her, yelling over her because she thinks she's a man and wants to have a loud voice, and well, I told you such and such and such, and you're like so angry that you want to smack her. It's like if a woman is bringing you to that point where you feel like you need to put hands on her, you need to go. You need to go for your own testosterone's sake, to protect your testosterone, because sometimes you're thinking that you're the problem when actually you're just with a woman who's very uninspiring for you, who's very, even sometimes just unattractive to you. Okay, and there are good women out there that you can attract, but you need to do the work to properly take care of yourself and make sure that you are the man that you need to be first. Make sure that you're doing the things that I mentioned in terms of taking care of your physical health well into your older years, right? And then attracting a mate that is in alignment with that, okay? A lot of you also need to take care of your kidney health. I cannot stress this enough. For you men out there that want to be hoes and that just want to stick your penis in every hole that's willing, you're going to have bad kidneys. You're going to have bad kidneys as you get older. I didn't even talk about the liquor. I didn't even talk about that. I didn't talk about that. But if you're drinking alcohol and doing drugs, you're definitely destroying your kidney health. But if you're also just sleeping around, you're definitely destroying your kidney health. And you need your kidneys to be healthy because they are your blood filters. All right? After your digestive system does its thing and synthesizes all the nutrients that it needs to ensure that your blood is rich, it sends it to the kidneys for the kidneys to wash the blood. And then it goes to be sent down to the bone marrow and all that good stuff to be created so that it can then be distributed through the circulatory system, right? But when you have sex with a woman, you don't realize you're also taking on her energy. You're taking on her STDs if she has some, but also it's affecting your kidney health. It's affecting your bladder health. Women even more so than men. We will get the UTIs and the kidney infections, bladder infections, but it also affects you guys too. And some of you are dealing with chronic kidney illnesses that you don't even realize until it gets serious. Because you've just been slutting yourself around, passing yourself out like Halloween candy to all these women. Okay, so you have to preserve yourself as a man. Yes, it is important for a man to have a regular sex life. What do I mean by having a regular sex life? I mean at least 3 times a week. Okay? You don't want to overdo it, especially you don't want to over-ejaculate, because if you over-ejaculate, you're going to be robbing your bank. If you don't have enough nutrients, like I mentioned earlier, having a very nutritionally rich diet, and you want to ejaculate every day, 2-3 times a day, you're going to be having a problem by the time you're 50. First of all, you're going to lose your hair. And second of all, your libido is going to crash. Your stamina is going to be poor because you've been taking away from your body without putting back in. If you keep going to your bank account and you have a certain amount of money in your bank and you keep making withdrawals without making deposits, after a while, what's going to happen? Your bank account's going to be at 0 and eventually it could go negative. This is what a lot of you men are dealing with when you're reaching your 40th year, 50th year, a lot of you even your 30th year, because you've done too much. You haven't given back to your body. So if you're finding yourself in a position where you can't last and you can't even, not only can you even last, you can't even get it up. Can't get it up. And then you can't even have a good at least 40-minute session with a powerful orgasm, or if you can't have, at least a 30-minute session with a powerful orgasm and then continue to go, then your body's telling you that your circulatory system is poor and your nutritional bank is very poor. And a lot of the time it's because you've over-ejaculated without replenishing, or you have a dirty circulatory system. Okay? So it is essential to sometimes take breaks and allow your semen to rebuild itself. Nourish your semen, feed your semen. Okay? I'm also going to give y'all a few food tips. How are y'all liking this information though? What do y'all think? Are these some tips that you can easily incorporate? I think so. Oh, I don't have that list easily accessible. I think it's easy. Okay? But like I said, eating your fiber-rich foods, eating your healthy fats, all of this is going to really make a difference. Now let's talk about me and my gift unto you. Okay, so this is an elixir that I made 10 years ago. It's called King Power. Okay? In this elixir, I've pretty much designed it to assist men in maintaining a healthy reproductive system. Okay? Maintaining a healthy reproductive system. So King Power helps to go forward and flush the blood vessels out to ensure that you're having maximum blood flow, okay, to the penis. It also helps to balance your testosterone and improve your testosterone production. Now, this works very different from drugs, okay, because for one, it's all natural. It's 100% natural herbs that are fermented, okay, and so it helps to dilate the blood vessels, okay. With doing so, it really opens the blood vessels up to allow for the blood to flow through, okay. It also helps to rebuild your semen, to make sure that your semen is really, really potent. A lot of you who've had King Power have noticed that your ejaculation is a lot more explosive, right? Your ejaculation is a lot more explosive with King Power because King Power is providing your body with the nutrients that it needs to maintain ejaculation. A lot of men have noticed that with King Power, they feel like they can still go. Their lady may have, had multiple orgasms, multiple ejaculations herself, and, but he's still ready to go. Why are you still ready to go when you take King Power? Because King Power is really sending a lot of fresh blood, oxygen, and nutrients to your reproductive system. King Power is really helping to boost that testosterone production, okay? King Power is really energizing your body, getting your blood circulating, okay? And cleaning out, it cleans your kidneys, it cleans your bladder. A lot of you have a lot of bacteria floating around in your urinary tract. If you notice, sometimes when you take King Power, you're urinating more. It's because it's cleaning out your urinary tract, okay? And I put the link for the King Power in the description of the video. Let me see here. Yeah, I posted the link to the elixir in the description of the video, you guys. The bundle is a pack of 5. Okay, it's easier to get the pack of 5. If you, here, I'm going to post the direct link to the website. But yeah, it's easier with the pack of 5, especially if you've had reproductive issues or erectile dysfunction, because you want to stay consistent. Okay. This is an elixir that I make, Charles. King Power. I pinned my website, but I posted the direct link to King Power Elixir inside the description of the video. Okay. Now, another product that my king actually makes, this is potent phallus capsules. How many of you have tried potent phallus capsules? I love potent phallus. My king actually takes both King Power and potent phallus. And the two work wonderful together. If you're dealing with high blood pressure, you want to definitely try our high blood pressure reducer formula. Just because both of these formulas will increase your blood flow circulation, which can sometimes increase increase the blood pressure if you are, if you're dealing with that. If you're dealing with high blood pressure. But potent phallus is wonderful because it helps to build muscle naturally, okay? It helps to do a lot of the things that King Power does. I feel that potent phallus might be a little bit stronger just because of the herbs that are used, but they both work wonderfully. A lot of men are reporting like, yo, I take King Power and I feel like I'm a teenager again. What's going on? And some men even take our products and they're like, is it helping my penis to grow? And it's like, no, it's helping your penis to have maximum blood flow. That's the difference, okay? Yes. So both of these products, and I posted the link to potent phallus and I posted the link to King Power in the description of the video. Here's the link to potent phallus right here, you guys. So definitely check those out. But yeah, I have over 40 products on my website. These two in particular are what we have for helping men to achieve an ultimate reproductive system, an ultimate orgasm, ultimate not ejaculation. Well, ejaculation too, but an ultimate erection. Okay. And again, I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been helping men with information because I like to provide you with information. I don't only like to tell you, hey, take this, take this. Even though my products work the way they do, I like to make sure that you are empowered mentally with things that you can also do to improve your health. Okay, so thank you guys so much for listening. I do have a YouTube channel, Herb Alchemist Health Tips, which this video will be up on Herb Alchemist Health Tips. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm going to be putting all of my videos on there. And soon enough, I will be going live on my YouTube channel more than my Facebook channel. So definitely go follow Herb Alchemist Health Tips, okay? Also subscribe to my website because we do occasionally do sales on our products, okay? But definitely go cop that King Power, cop that Potent Phallus, fellas. Let me know how you're liking it. I know I've had a few inboxes where guys just think that I'm just a pretty face selling snake oil, and they're like, oh my God, it mysteriously worked. Yeah, it mysteriously worked. I've mysteriously been doing this for over 10 years. So I wouldn't be coming on here as often as I do if I was selling snake oil. I'd be hiding my face and creating new profiles every day because I'd be afraid that I'd be called out. But I love your testimonials. I love the fact that you guys have been healing yourselves naturally and really empowering yourselves with information and not only listening to what I'm saying, but applying the information. Brian, you said King Power and Potent Phallus work together. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Well, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.